Jonathan Lee Riches Investigates. I am covering the Moscow, Idaho Bryan Kohberger case. I want to share some new information with everyone regarding the Kohberger case and the grand jury proceedings. Bryan Kohberger was indicted by a grand jury in Moscow, Idaho, Latah County, and his lawyers right now are putting up a fight with the prosecution about getting grand jury transcripts. And I want to show you this article I've written with YC News. It's my latest report with YC News. Check this out and we'll further discuss. This is my latest news report for YC News, aka Your Content. Bryan Kohberger case progresses amid legal disputes over grand jury proceedings. Published by Jonathan Lee Riches. The high-profile trial of accused serial killer Bryan Kohberger has entered contentious territory as disagreements over grand jury transcripts and records arise between the defense and the prosecution. Your Content has learned, and we saw this with the court documents that just been released on the cases of interest in the Moscow, Idaho case. A court document released today indicates that Kohberger's defense counsel and the state have failed to agree on the terms of an initial proposed stipulation concerning the order for preparation and release of transcript and record of grand jury proceedings with conditions. This disagreement has prompted the state to submit a detailed consideration to the court. Kohberger's defense had sought to make available the record of all proceedings of the grand jury, a move that the state has argued is beyond what is permitted by law. In addition, the defense suggested unsealing various grand jury proceedings subject to a latter qualified protective order, a proposal at odds with the rule requiring the grand jury records and transcripts to remain sealed. Despite this disagreement, both parties may be allowed access to listen to audio record and a transcript of grand jury proceedings. According to the court document, further disclosures from grand jury proceedings beyond the audio recording transcript and the list of jurors can only occur by order of the court for good cause shown. The state maintains that the defense has not demonstrated a valid reason for the detailed list of items they requested in their motion. The state's submission suggests the court should order the preparation and release of transcript of the grand jury proceedings, excluding deliberations for the state and defense for review confidentiality. The State House also agreed to the list of jurors noted being disclosed to counsel. Once the transcript and audio recording are revealed by both parties, the court will determine whether there is good cause as required by law. And you can read the rest of this article on Your Content, published by me, Jonathan Lee Riches Investigates. Let me know what you think. So on top of me being on YouTube posting videos about the Bryan Kohberger case, I also work for YC News, putting out information about the Bryan Kohberger case. So go check out yc.news to get the latest in regards to the Kohberger case. Now, as far as the grand jury transcripts, the defense wants transcripts, right? They want transcripts with this case, and the prosecutor wants more clarification. And they want the courts to kind of intervene here and have the defense show good cause why they should get in certain grand jury materials. I predicted this would happen. I predicted that once Bryan Kohberger got indicted, his defense is going to kind of attack at the grand jury process. They want to know who the grand jurors were. They want to get transcripts. They want to know about the voting, certain things about the grand jury. But a lot of that is mostly secretive. So I'm not sure if Bryan Kohberger's defense will get that. I know before when they were asking for it, the defense, there was talks about a possible stipulation agreement between the prosecutor or the defense to give this grand jury proceeding stuff, but it looks like the prosecutor, as of now, is putting up a fight and doesn't want the stuff given to the Bryan Kohberger defense. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. I'm covering the Bryan Kohberger case at all angles. What do you think? Do you think he should get the grand jury material or not? We will talk soon. Justice for the victims and their families. Everyone be safe. God bless.